Hello everybody, welcome back to the brand new series for Third Age Divide and Conquer. As you can probably tell by my voice, I am not at a 100%. I also apologise for the fact that I haven't uploaded over the last 2 or 3 days. I've just not been feeling too great. I've been a little bit under the weather. Nothing serious, just I think the turn of the weather and it's going from really warm summer and now going into a bit of a cold night, autumn/winter. Turn of the weather sort of has hit me a little bit awkwardly, but other than that, I am doing fine. So, my voice is going to be a little bit different for this episode. This is going to be the first episode of the finale series for Third Age on this channel, and I did ask you guys for some of your suggestions. Some of you have asked for Mordor. You've done that before in the past. Some of you have asked for one of the lesser factions, but what I thought would be quite good as a finale series is to go back to a faction that I never completed on one of the older versions of Third Age. I think it was on Vanilla Third Age as well. And to also play as a faction that has, or that is like one of the major factions, and do like a what's it called? Like a showdown between the two biggest factions in the game. And of course, I am talking about Gondor. So if you've been on my channel long enough, you remember I started a Gondor series a long time ago. Never actually finished it. I think I stopped because maybe I went into Divide and Conquer at that point, or maybe I can't remember why I didn't finish it, but I didn't finish it for some reason. And so I thought it'd be quite cool to go back, do a new Gondor campaign, and basically make the personal objective to destroy Mordor. Now that is going to be, excuse me, that is going to be one of the campaign's main objectives anyway, the victory conditions, but it's going to be our personal objective only to destroy Mordor. So it's a big showdown between us and the orcs of the Black Mountains, and we're going to see how well we do here. So obviously difficulty at very hard, battle difficulty at very hard as well. Advice level is turned off to give us the maximum amount of time. I've got the campaign rules set to long, and the settings are obviously what I normally go for anyway. So let's get started. And we're going to skip the video because, of course, it has copyright music in it, so I cannot display this in the videos. Not that it necessarily makes too much of an impact on me anymore because I'm not partnered, but oh well. Better to be safe than sorry. I don't want to get an email from YouTube saying, "Oh, you've used some copyright. You cannot use that." In exactly that voice as well. That's exactly how they talk. So where I can, I will mute my microphone if I need to really cough. I don't want to fill this video up with coughs. I know it's my standard trademark, but you know, it's something I don't exactly want to fill this campaign up with. Right, so we got quite a lot of territory to start with, and not a lot of money to use to govern it. So because I'm going to be focusing this series on defeating Mordor, I'm going to need as many of my available units as possible over to the east of our territory. What I also want to do is reinforce Fenwilond, or Fenwilond, is that how you pronounce it? Fenwilond. I want to reinforce this region because, of course, this is the river crossing that the tribes of Haradrim will likely cross. Now, I do have my allies, the Principality of Dol Amroth, on this area as well. However, the AI being what it is, the likelihood is they will attempt to take this town as well. So I want to try and reinforce this region if possible. So what I'm thinking of doing, if I take some troops from Brethil, Pelagia and Karasat, move them northeast to Osgiliath. I'll take some troops from Minas Tirith and western Osgiliath, or no, maybe just Minas Tirith, and put them in Caer Andros. Henneth and Nun, it's a pretty defendable map. At this early stage, I don't really need to reinforce it too much. So the garrison it has at the moment should be adequate. Should be. So we'll leave that as it is for the moment. Probably for the next few turns before I start looking at reinforcing that region as well. And then everything that's to the west, maybe Erech, Calambel and Ethering and Tarnost. I'll take troops from those four and put them in Fenwilond to reinforce that. Now, over here to the west, obviously we're not going to be focusing too much on the west, but it would be nice just to bulk up this side as well, in case Isengard or the clans of Enedwaith up here decide to take a stab at us. If we lose territory here in the west, I'm not going to be too disheartened, but it would be nice to put up a bit of a fight. And I know that there's a village place up here somewhere. I think it's on this side of the river. So this guy, Herluin of Pinath-Gelin, has Pinath-Gelin cavalry as his bodyguard, so it'd be quite nice to take that village with him. So if I can give him a couple of units just to go and take that, and I know there's a castle down here as well, might be quite nice to take that. It just gives us a little bit of extra income as well. So not going to be focusing too much on this side, but I will do some things over here just to keep things interesting. So with that in mind, let's move our troops first. Obviously, we will have to be careful of free upkeep and stuff as well. So that might be one of the main things I focus on my construction to start with, is free upkeep. So Pelagia, let's take... what we're going to need up here, actually. Let's have a look at this first. So Western Osgiliath has got an archer and a sword, militia available. Minas Tirith has got the same. So let's move those two over to Kerandros. I've more or less decided they're going over there for the moment. So that just helps. It doesn't reinforce it by much, but it's a bit of a start. Let's put our spy over here, just so we can see that. Okay. Now, Western Osgiliath. Let's... Now, this guy's pretty cool. He has Losanuk Axeman as his bodyguard, so it might be quite nice to have him in Eastern Osgiliath. What happens if we take this general out of Western? It drops by... What is that? 14 gold. That's fine. So I'm going to take this guy up to Eastern Osgiliath. And this guy's going to go govern Kadasat. That takes that up by 50. So I lose about 13 gold from Western Osgiliath, but I gain about 30 or 40. About 30 gold up there in Kadasat. So that's a good trade. That's a good trade. Right. I do want to leave a unit in Pelagia. What is this guy's bodyguard? I don't actually know. What do you have, sir? You have Lebanon Guardsmen. Okay. Well, you can stay there with these other Lebanon Guardsmen. I'm going to take these militia up there. Free upkeep unit, but I do need you, so you can get up there as well. Actually, I'm going to send you to Kerandros. A couple more turns, but that's fine. Calenhad, you've got a spare militia unit as well. You can go to Kerandros. Of course, I want to do my tower thing at some point here. In fact, I might start off with Boromir. Okay. You can put one on the edge of our territory there. Thank you very much. That might light up the river crossing a bit as well. Lovely. Right, let's send some troops to reinforce Fenrilund. Let's go there. So Ethrain, we got some militia as well. And we got some militia there as well. Lovely. Now, Rech, we have territorial guardsmen. Oh, hello. We can recruit a Lamadan clansman. That's quite cool. They are expensive, though. A full 90 gold more than my militia. They do quite a lot of damage. And Ethring can recruit them as well. Tarnos can't. So I'm going to recruit one at Ethring. Rech, you can take your troops down to Fenrilund as well. Lovely. So that's all of that set up. I don't really need to do watchtowers around here at the moment. Although I might just do one, just because. What is your bodyguard as well? Oh, you are Lamadan clansmen as well. And we can get Blackroot Vale archers as a... Only 255. Might get one of you. Not the biggest upkeep cost in the world. Right. Let's get you on the move. We want to go get that village. So I'll send these guys up here to rendezvous. Lovely. Right. Okay. So we've got our troops on the move. That's good for the first turn. I have no diplomat, so that would be a good idea to grab one of them. Let's get you. And let's start with free upkeep, because that is going to be a big bugger to our economy with the upkeep stuff. So you will give us a bit of free upkeep. Hold on, wait, whoa. You've already got some free upkeep, haven't you? You have. You got one. So let's go for everything that needs a meeting hall. That's the first stage of the free upkeep. So if we need a meeting hall, let's get one. It costs 800. You've already got majority free upkeep. I'm still going to get one for you anyway. Minas Tirith is fine. You don't need one because you're just a general. Pelargir, let's get you. Oh, you cost 2. You cost 1,000. Ooh, let's hold back on that for a second. Meeting hall 800. It's 1,000 there. Actually, Brethil, you don't need one because you're just a general as well. Lond Galen, you are now just a general. Anulond, you are just a general. Cellalond, you need to go low tax rate, and I'm going to get chicken farming if I've got the money left over. Now, Fenwelond, you need one of them, so let's get that. So at Osgiliath then, let's go for the next level, because they're going to have a big garrison. So, in which case, Serralond, you can get chicken farming. So, we're down to 4,000. So, perhaps I should get some new heavier units in Minas Tirith. So, let's get some Gondor Infantry. That'll take 2 turns. I hope you guys can hear me okay as well. I haven't actually checked the sound volumes in this. Fiefdom Barracks, Pinath Gelen Cavalry, Blackroot Vale Archers, Lossarnock Axemen, Lamondon Clansmen, Lebanon Guardsmen, Ithilien Rangers. That's going to open a lot. Let's get you 1,400. Thank you very much. Boom. This is kind of interesting talking with a bit of a low voice. I am intimidating. You will bow before my power. Or not. It's up to you. Right. Diplomacy-wise, we are at war with the standard factions. Mordor, Haradrim, Umbar, and the Variags of Khand. The Variags of Khand we won't see for a while unless there's an invasion or we get a little bit too close to their territory. Mordor we're going to see the majority of. Haradrim, not probably just as much. Now, Umbar. Umbar's interesting because Umbar owns this island here already, so we may see a couple of raids. Although... Oh, actually, we may see some raids over here. Ooh, if I remember correctly, they do like to raid this coastline. 270, 210. Bit better with the peacekeepers. You get you have 24 less troops. But you do get better attack and defense compared to the militia. So we get one of them. And Anulond, I think you can get one as well. We need to bolster this coastline because Umbar could raid this coastline. They could also just raid Dol Amroth's coastline. But the AI, again, being what it is, most likely will try and raid our coastline. So that's a bit of a pain. So what can I do in terms of tax rates? That's the next thing I want to look at. So tax rates. Eastern Osgiliath, I'm going to keep it normal. We're at 1.5% increase in population, which isn't too bad. We've got 2,700 population to go before we can upgrade, but that's an okay rate for the moment. Next turn, when I gain a bit of money, I'm not sure how much money I'm going to have, but over the next few turns, I can obviously get chicken farming and stuff to improve that. 1% at Western Osgiliath. You're apparently considered like a castle, which is kind of annoying, so I can't change your tax rate. Minas Tirith, 4,200 population, 0% population growth. So we're going to need to get some chicken farming there as well. Get the population boosting. 4,500 there. Normal. 18,000 with normal tax rate, 1%. That's fine. 1%, 4,500. So most of these are on a normal tax rate with a 1% population increase, which is not too bad. Ooh, you are not doing very well. 1,200. Well, let's drop you. Let's get you boosted up a bit. 10,000, 1.5 population growth. We've already got you sorted, and Anulond 4,500 normal 1%. That's okay. If we were below 1%, then I would make some changes. But I think 1% for this starting point is okay because we will need the money. Right, next turn. Let's see what we can do. So Mordor in this first turn flip are not going to attack us, which is lovely. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So Moria reclaimed. Lovely. Good for them. 1,700 we're on, so we're gaining 1,400 per turn. Yes. So next projected treasury is around 3,200. We are the strongest faction. We are also the largest faction. So Kerandros, Henethanun, and Western Osgiliath have all built the meeting hall. So we should... Yeah, see, look, now we've got full free upkeep in Henethanun, which is pretty nice. Western Osgiliath has got 1 unit free upkeep. Why have I not moved anything in Western Osgiliath as well? I just realised. Let's get the archer across. It's not exactly getting free upkeep in Western Osgiliath anyway. We'll keep 1 militia behind, but... So everything else is moving. Right. Agent, diplomat, let's head this way, please. You need to go speak to Rohan, one of our 2 only allies in this campaign so far. We need to get some trade. Oh, wait, actually, are we trading with them already? We have trade rights. Okay, so we have trade rights with Dol Amroth and Rohan. Right, okay, in which case I will send you... Let's go north. Go speak to the elves. Do 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 do. 18,000. Oof. So really, I need to get some kind of farming going on for places. Alternatively, I could go for a grain exchange. Again, I don't have a huge amount of cash. So I get, for 1,700, I could get 2 grain exchanges. Or, alternatively, I could get 1 farmland. How much is trade going to increase by over here? 694. It's not going to go up by much there. And that's a coastal town. Jeez. How about up here? From 616 to 667. So that'll go up by 50. Okay, I'll take that. Let's see. $377 to $409. That's 30. So 30 at Ethring. Ooh. About 80 at Callambel. Ooh, that's a nice potential there. How about Longalen, the coastal town? 750 to 807. Still, the inland province is doing better. 168 to 184. Yep, I think we have a winner, Callambel. You get your trade post, your grain exchange, whatever. Congratulations. I hope you are very proud. So that's the only river crossing? No, there's one up there. Okay, so we'll head that way. That's the closest rendezvous point, really, for both. 500 coin next turn, so we should have about 2 grand in the kitty. There we go. I was wondering why we didn't get a video last time. 62%. How much is a spy to buy in case I lose him? 350. Okay, that's fine. Right. Go and... Ah, you infiltrated. Well done. Now you can come back. Your trade has increased. Well done, sir. Well done. Boop. So, excuse me. Oh, hello. We are being attacked. There's no point fighting that one. Run. Well, down to 90 men. That'll save us a few coin. And you're going to take the same path because you're stupid. And so are you. Although, you're just getting blocked. Okay. Well, I might as well group these troops up. Outside Dol Amroth territory. Or town. So much troops moving around. Yeah, Cannonbell is doing quite well in terms of income. 1399. Round up to 1400. So a lot of income for not a great big town. Baggage train lost. Send an emissary to the Dominion of Isengard. 500 gold. Yeah, go around this way. Be easier. Fanulond has a meeting hall. Lovely, well done. Oh, we can retrain you for 300. Well, might as well do it. It gained like 2 experience. That can't be right, surely. That can't have just been from that. They must have had some experience before, and they didn't just gain 2 experience from 1 fight. That seems a bit silly. Oh, whoops, wrong button. What's your trade go up by? 407 to 441. No, not very good. Well, I don't think we're the strongest faction anymore, apparently. Give me some peacekeepers. Lovely. Right. In which case, if we got to go talk to... Wait, where is Isengard? 5 turns to get to Isengard. All the way up there? We won't get there in 5 turns. What are you talking about? What? Oh, we might do. 1, 2, 3. Another 3 turns. It's going to be a bit of a tight mission. I know there's something over here. As you can tell by the minimap as well, we're in Nanny Forgan. Fauga? I don't know. Nari Fauga? I can't pronounce places. It's rebel territory. Regardless of how I pronounce it, it's a rebel piece of territory. So, we are in the right place. You also have gold armor, I just realised, General. Well done. Orodreth of Pelagir. Orodreth of Pelagir. Still 30. I have no money. I don't have enough money to go for any economic buildings at the moment. Unless I can get a... Well, the only one I can go for is the merchant place. Oh, actually, the Fort Town Guardhouse increases tradable goods and gives me fort units. I will build it. 4 turns. Costs 800. So what I was going to say earlier, I was going to say something and then I kind of got sidetracked. I think I was going to say, I imagine that a lot of you guys will probably advise me to hit Mordor as early as possible. And that is probably a good idea. I mean, I could probably group up a load of troops at Osgiliath and then go ahead and attack Minas Morgul. Which I might actually think about doing. Yeah, we're not going around that way. Even though Dol Amroth are there, I don't trust that those rebels have been defeated. Oh, damn, wrong button again. So if I do that, that goes trade from 15 to 16. Oh, that is pointless. But then again, the population's only at 316, so... right, okay. In which case, I can only build one thing then. So let's see what else is on the list. Cannonbell's got trade now, which is good. Karasat has trade now as well, which is also good. I think I'll go for the communal farming. I think communal farming increases population as well. It doesn't say it does, but I'm pretty sure it has an impact. So we'll go for the farming first. It also improves income because of farming as well. So if you look at, where is it? Here. So we go up from 129 to 194 because of farming. So what do we have? A general, 2 maulers, 1 scout, and 1 halberd. Ooh, 1 more turn until I get my fiefdom barracks. So, if I took all of these troops, what does Minas Morgul have? It has the Witchking of Angmar in there. So if I attacked this general, the likelihood is that Minas Morgul will get involved. And I only have 1 spear unit, and it's not even that heavy. It's not even a heavy spear unit. So my troops would probably get pretty tattered. So I wonder if I should maybe take an Athenian Ranger. Can use sharpen stakes. I could take that spearman, actually. I could probably just gang up on the Witch King if he gets involved. Unless... Well, no, I kind of want to... I was going to say I could just do a night fight if one of my generals could do that. But I kind of want to bring in Minas Morgul's garrison if I can. Hit them all in one go, rather than siege Minas Morgul out, because they'll get a garrison defense as well. So if I can hit them all out in the field, that'd be the most ideal thing. Why can I not? Oh, I have to be directly in front of this to be able to see what's at Cirith Ungol. I'm really, really tempted to try and do that. But I've got these Gondor Infantry. Let's take that spear unit as well. How many archers have I got? 3 archer militia. So the majority of my army is melee stuff. I kind of want to take 1 ranger if I can as well. So I'll just bring 1 down. So my money is not going to be great next turn. It is not going to be great. But with any luck, it will allow me to take Minas Morgul. So shall I take Boromir and Forlong, or should I just take Forlong? I kind of want to take just Forlong, but I feel like all my generals would benefit from this. Yeah, income's going to drop by 9. That's not that bad. That's basically nothing. Okay, I'm just doing him manually so that I can hopefully avoid getting his path blocked. So rather than buy an extra unit, what am I do? Oh no, I'll leave him there. I'll just buy another militia unit, I think, when I have the money. We'll see what Mordor does in this time. I haven't got enough move points to take all of these troops over that way anyway, so we'll go into turn 5. We'll see if Mordor does anything first. Hopefully they don't recruit any new troops in Minas Morgul. Ah! The one turn that I take a ranger unit away is the one turn they attack Henneth Anun. Ugh. Well, Faramir, you're going to be busy there, I'm afraid, my friend. Did they move? They did not move. And their forces have not grown either. That's good. That's good. Right, what have you got? Oh. 3 Morannon Guard and 1 Scout. That is actually nothing. So my Rangers and Faramir will have a jolly good time shooting the hell out of those troops. Lamondon Clansmen, Losarnock Axemen, Rangers, Blackroot Vale, Penarth Guinness. So we've got loads of troop varieties here now at Minas Tirith, which is lovely. Seralond has chicken farming, so we can get farmhand units now. That's great. So what I might do... in which case, I'll just go to recruit some farmhand archers. I'm going to send my cavalry to Longalen. Ah, there you are, Kirith Eor. 2 axes, 2 archers. I will siege you out for 3 turns. Unless they attack me in the turn flip, which they probably will do, but... You get in there, you get in there. Lovely. Recruit some militia. Out you guys pop. Let's bring some militia across as well. Recruit some peacekeeper replacements. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was about to say, why have my money dropped completely zero? And then immediately after doing it, I completely forgot I recruited some Gondor militia. Immediately after doing it. So, let's jump across there. Right. So then, our first battle of the campaign is going to be outside Minas Morgul. Again, Gazlur and the Witch King of Angmar. Now, the Witch King of Angmar is going to be a pain in the ass. 12 attack, 27 defense. Okay, so... And so are those halberds, actually. But we've got plenty of missiles to take care of them. The rest of the troops should be okay. We have no cavalry. That's our disadvantage. If we had cavalry, this would be a lot better. But we do not have any. So if I thought about it, 5 turns ago, right at the start, I could have taken those cavalry militia across to Minas Tirith, and we'd probably have them over here by now. But never mind. Never mind. I could have recruited some as well. Oh well, let's go. So we're going to see if we can take out one of Mordor's greatest generals in the first 5 turns of the campaign. And if we can't, at least we'll take out one of them anyway. So we have 2,000 men in this battle. Deploy stakes there. So we've got our militia up front. We have our spearmen behind them. And then we've got our heavy infantry. So I'm going to take Boromir and my Gondor Infantry on the left. And then you, whatever your name is, and these peacekeepers can go on the right. And they could be my flanking units. So that's why my Gondor Infantry could be retrained in Minas Tirith, because they don't have their heavy armor at the moment. They are the starting unit. Right, we need to move now. If we can start hitting them before they group up, that would be great. Run forward a bit more so we can get those halberds in range. Start peppering these guys. Maybe we might be able to, if we can pepper these guys enough, we might actually cause the rest of the army to get involved in the fight. Now, can we get them to turn around because we're shooting at them, or are they going to keep walking away? It looks like they're going to just keep walking away. There's the enemy Witch King. Alright, archers forward. Group 1 forward. Boromir, I'm actually going to keep you behind, because having him on the flank when the enemy Witch King is right there is probably not a good idea. So if I go into melee against them then, let's see if I can force them to stand and fight from this. They're getting a little bit too close to their front line for comfort for me. So let's just form up normally. Boromir, you can probably go on the flank safely now. Right, archers, forward march. Or forward run in this case. Lovely. Right, let's see. Maulers. Scouts up front. Both generals on their right flank. More maulers. So they only have the one missile unit, which isn't too bad. So we've already done 2% damage. I do like the look of the militia. They look alright. So this is a very lightly armoured army of mine at the moment here. So let's bring you guys forward. Just hold down the space bar so you can see where everything is going. Whoops, that's a little too far over. There we go. They are reforming. Well, Rangers, you are in range of their scouts, so you might as well open fire. Was kind of hoping to get their general in range here, but oh well. Right, you guys fire at will. Those maulers look like they were getting a little close. Are they still going to run forwards? They are. Okay, so they're sending one unit to probe our line. So my archer militia is going to have a bit of fun with them. While my rangers deal with their ranged units. I was sending a Morannon guard as well. Interesting. Yeah, they're a bit heavy. They're not going down that quickly, despite the number of arrows flying into their faces. And they are out of range of my rangers now. So rangers, you might as well open fire on these maulers as well. Oh, listen to that sound. Oh, here they all come. Oh, including the halberds. Right, hold fire, archers. Let's bring you two units back here. Bring you back here. Alright, Rangers, you get back as well now, please. Right, Peacekeepers, you be ready to flank this Mauler unit. Put Boromir on the flank over here as well. Right, these archers can probably go loose formation right here. Uh-oh. Enemy generals charging into us. Spearmen, get over here. All of you are going to focus on this unit. Peacekeepers, I'm going to sacrifice you. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Peacekeepers. Goodbye. You're going to take heavy casualties there. Oh, look at the numbers going down. Oh, dear. All spearmen, get in there. Bring another spearman up the other way. Right. Aim for the scouts. You aim for the halberds. You aim for the scouts as well. Just focus all fire on the scouts. Have we done any damage to them? Not a great deal, I'll be honest. So I'm bringing this spear unit around this side because the Witch King himself is going to be around here somewhere. So we are actually doing some damage, but my peacekeepers are getting wrecked. I kind of had to sacrifice them to avoid my general getting battered, so Right. Rangers, you can focus on there. Gondor Infantry. We've got one general there. Right, you go for the Gondor. You go for the Morannon Guard. Boromir, you go for the general. Okay, the Witch King is apparently losing decisively, apparently. How true this is, I do not know. Right, focus on those guys there. Right, you can hold fire. As long as my front line's holding, we'll be okay. Use special abilities. Enemy general's down to 34. Witch King's down to 34, sorry. Keep shooting those Orc Maulers, archers. Well done, well done. Right, you archers can shoot that Orc Mauler unit. Boromir, get in behind these Morannon Guard. Shoot them up. Witch King keeps running away and then coming back. He's not really doing any charge damage, though. He's down to 32. Focus on the Black Numenorians. Ah, the Orc Bodyguard's getting involved over here as well. We've lost 15% of our force. Right. Boromir, you reform because you're not really charging in with the majority of your forces there. These archers are out of ammo. Oh, dear. You're out of ammo. And you're out of... Oh, my God. All my troops are out of ammo. Uh-oh. No, Boromir, no. Oh, shoot. He actually has run away from the battle this time. Infantry, get up here. Spearmen, chase. Give chase. Keep Boromir safe, for God's sake. Right, Boromir, you focus on those guys. Let's bring our infantry up here. Not in loose formation, that's just a stupid idea. Bring our archers across as well for support, just as a distraction. Even if it's a distraction, that'd be fine. Bodyguard's chasing my spearmen there. We've got some Orc Maulers retreating. My militia in the middle, still holding, but taking quite a bit of damage. My archers getting rammed by the enemy cavalry over there. Damn it, I can't believe they just ran away from the fight. Right, let's bring our general that way. These two can head this way. We'll flank around these halberds here. Oh, you're fighting the bodyguard now. Peacekeepers, get up there. Yeah, my militia's not holding out very well now. All my archers are now out of ammunition. These archers are not holding out very well against the enemy general, but nice, we've got 3 kills in that charge against the enemy general. Right, let's get these archers up here. These guys, these scouts are not shooting at us anymore, so they're out of ammo. So we can send our archers up there to go distract them. You guys have won over here. Fight there. Go attack them. Lovely. Let's not worry about the casualty rate. Got the enemy general down to 2. Casualty rates will not be an issue for this fight because it doesn't look like Cirith Ungol has much of a garrison behind Minas Morgul. Aha! That's 1. They're routing. Just chase them down, archers. Chase them down. Everything else is going to group up around this enemy Witch King. That's fine. Everything on the Witch King. Put this spear unit behind so they've got less of an escape route behind us. No. No. Boromir, I don't know where you think you're going. They're trying to run away. A couple of them have escaped. There's the Witch King right in the middle. Come on. He's right in the middle of you all. Knock him off his horse. My archers are dealing with the routers. How much have we lost? 36%. That's all right. If we can take out the Witch King, this would have been worth it. Coming down to 6. He's still in the middle of all our troops. He's got some heavy axemen bashing away at his horse at the moment. Come on. Yes! The Witch King is dead. The Witch King of Angmar has fallen, ladies and gents. Black Numenorians are still the last remaining unit in this game. They haven't routed yet. Oh, they got a final charge in, you little bastards. Down to 3. Are they going to try and run? Surround the unit. There we go. 38%. Which has now dropped to 32. So we gained 6% of our troops back. That's alright. So we lost 655, but we wiped out more than 1,200. And we've killed Gazler, minor general, but the biggest prize, we've killed the Witch King of Angmar. And this is in turn 5. Which also means, hopefully, that the garrison at Cirith Ungol no longer exists. Hopefully, excuse me. Hopefully we did enough damage there. Yes! No! Damn it. The garrison lives. Oh. I don't think we can actually use ladders or siege towers at Minas Morgul, so we'll just get a battering ram. 54, 19, and 75. Not the biggest thing. And they'll get a bit of a garrison boost as well, but not too bad. So, the Witch King is dead. How glorious. Right, that's all the time I've got for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this first episode of the new campaign. Hopefully you are going to enjoy it. If you have any suggestions, of course, by all means, please leave your comments and advice in the comment section below. I will gladly read through it and listen and read your suggestions. And we'll see if we can guide this campaign to a grand victory against the enemies of Mordor. Depending on how quickly we complete this campaign, I may extend the personal objectives. But for now, the only personal objective is to defeat Mordor. So we got a bit of a clash of the titans for this campaign. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you all in episode 2.